So welcoming to Yoga Nidra today. And for those that are familiar with this practice, remembering that Yoga Nidra really translates as yogic sleep. And it's a practice that is available for everyone and anyone. You don't need any experience. You don't need a yoga practice. You don't need a meditation practice. You simply need to listen to my voice. And that's going to be the invitation throughout this guided meditation. My voice is the anchor. Simply stay listening to my voice. In the space of Yoga Nidra, we're neither awake nor asleep. And yet the body is able to come to a place of deep rest. It's like that place, that experience that you might remember when you're just on the edge of sleep, and yet there's a sweet consciousness. There's perhaps some thoughts, not thoughts of worry or doing or fixing, but just an awareness of an awareness. Simply being. And that is the place that we journey to with our Yoga Nidra. And when we come to this place, the body relaxed, the mind softened, yet with a quality of awareness. This is a meditative state. And we can experience ourselves as pure awareness, pure consciousness, in a place beyond movement, thoughts, feelings, and sensations. And from that awareness, sometimes we receive insight, a sense of resolution. We don't go seeking it, and yet when we open into the field of awareness, when the mind is able to surrender into spaciousness and the body is able to sink into the safe support of the breath, of relaxation, insight might spontaneously arise. And whatever this experience may be for you, know that there is a nurturing and nourishing that comes from creating this pause, expressing a message to the vessel of our being that we are safe, that for this moment we are held in a safe container. There's nothing to do for these next 20 minutes or so. There's no actions that can be taken, nothing necessary to change or try and change or work out the external world. There's the possibility to just be. Today's Yoga Nidra will be exploring an emotion, perhaps an emotion that is strongly present for you at this time. So just taking a moment and exploring, scanning through this very moment or this perhaps time in your life and noticing if there's an emotion, a challenging emotion that has some energy to it that you feel able or curious to bring into this practice today. Just taking a moment to reflect and considering if there's something you'd like to work with. There might be a sense of fear. There might be an anxiety, a worry. Maybe there's a sense of loneliness. These are some of the things that I know from connecting with our community so much over these weeks are commonly arising for all of us. So finding what resonates for you and just setting that being aware of that focus as we now allow the settling of the physical body. Just taking a moment and witness your body settling down into Shavasana, into this rest position that you've so consciously supported yourself into. And notice what is present for you right now in this moment. You may notice there are muscles in your body that have perhaps already relaxed and opened into the support of the pose that you find yourself. And you may notice that there are muscles which are still tense, still gripping. Perhaps there are parts of your mind settled and ready for this long meditation. And you might also notice that there's a part of the mind that is unsettled, that is restless. Whatever is present right now, welcome that as part of your practice, part of your meditation. Now, let's take our awareness and link it to our breath. Follow the sensation of your breath as it comes into the nose, down in the lungs. The belly will rise. And follow the sensation as the breath moves out of the body. Belly softens, lungs soften. Feel the breath coming out through the nostrils. Continue to follow the sensation of the breath in and out of your body. Take in the detail of sensation, the detail of the breath as it enters and leaves the body like the sea arriving and departing from the shore. From the tip of the nose to the lower abdomen and out again. Notice the particular sensation of the inhale, the aliveness of the in-breath. Notice the particular sensation of the exhale, the relaxation of the out-breath. Stay in this experience of your breath. Notice these two different sensations. One of coming in and one of going out. In and out. Relax. Now we're going to take 10 breaths. We'll count down from 10 to 0. So the inhale will be 10, the exhale will be 10. The next inhale will be 9, exhaling 9, and so on, all the way to 0. Imagine these breaths counting down to be like stepping stones, taking you deeper and deeper into your inner world. Deeper and deeper into your body of experience. Counting breaths down all the way to 0. No rushing, no forcing, allowing a natural rhythm of the breath. When you get to 0, just letting go of the counting and observe your body lying in Shavasana. If there's any final movement you need to take to make yourself completely comfortable, please take that last bit of movement now. So you feel satisfied that you can settle into stillness for this meditation. I'm going to do a body scan. Kindly allow my voice to be your guide. And I'm going to scan the body, just circulating awareness from one place to the other. There's nothing you need to do. Just take your awareness to that part of the body that we're exploring. Starting at the tip of your nose, bring awareness to the tip of your nose. Feeling sensation in the tip of your nose. And awareness to your cheeks and cheekbones. Awareness to sensation of the eyelids. Aware of the sensation of the right eye and the left eye. Sensing both eyes. The eyes and the eyelids close gently over the eyes. Take awareness to your earlobes. Sensation in your right ear. Sensation in your left ear. Sensing both ears at the same time, simultaneously. Sensing your lips, your tongue, your gums, tip of your tongue, back of the tongue. Following sensation of your body as we move around the mandala of this physical vessel. There's no need to grasp the sensation. Allow it to come to you. Feeling into the back of the throat. Now to the right shoulder. Feel sensation from the right shoulder all the way down the right arm to the right fingertips. Feeling sensation in the right palm. Noticing the orb of energy radiating from your right palm. Going over to the left shoulder. Feeling, sensing your way all the way down towards the fingertips. And then the left palm of the hand. Notice the orb of energy radiating from your left palm. Sensing now your chest, your abdomen, your pelvis, tracing sensation down the right leg from the hip all the way down to the tips of the toes, feeling the sole of the foot, the back of the foot, and now the left leg. Tracing sensation from the hip down the leg all the way to the tips of the toes, feeling into the sole of the foot, the back of the foot, feeling both of your legs at the same time, feeling both of your arms at the same time, feeling your whole body lying in Shavasana, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. And now keeping your attention into the experience of sensation in your body, notice where in your body feels heat. Scan your body for heat. Where do you feel heat in your body? And now call upon the opposite sensation of cool. Scan your body for the sensation of cool. Perhaps you'll find that on the surface of your skin. And now sensing into heat, sensing into cool. See if you can become aware of both of these sensations at the same time. The heat and the cool. And now where in your body feels contracted, tense, like it's gripping. Noticing the sensations in the body, feeling for tension. And now what about the opposite sensation? Where in the body feels open and relaxed, without tension or with less tension. And now go from one to the other, noticing tension, noticing ease and openness, tension, ease and openness. And now can you bring those two together, noticing both at the same time? And now call upon an emotion that you'd like to work with, maybe a difficult emotion that you've been feeling recently, or perhaps it's just an emotion that is here right now, in this moment. Letting go of the story behind that emotion. Where do you sense that emotion in your body? If that emotion lived in your body, where would it live? Do you have a sense of it? Now, what does it feel like? What does this emotion feel like? What is its texture? What is the sensation? Letting go of judgment, letting go of analyzing, simply coming into the felt sense of the body. And now calling upon the opposite. What would be the opposite of this emotion? Can you get a sense of that? without too much thought, just a sense. If that emotion had an opposite, what would that be? Can you locate the opposite of that emotion in the body? Where do you feel that opposite in the body? What is the texture? What is the sensation? And now you can move from one to the other. From the first emotion to its opposite. There are different experiences, there are different sensations, there are different homes in the body. Back and forth. And now can you bring them both together? So you can sense them both in your body at the same time. Back and forth and then together. Now perhaps asking the question of who am I? Am I this body? This swirling sea of changing sensations? Am I these emotions that ebb and flow? Am I thoughts that come and go like clouds in the sky? Perhaps I am awareness itself and the space in which everything arises, exists, and then dissolves back into. Just sitting back into that space of awareness that welcomes all experiences in. Now taking your attention into the place of your heart, feeling into the space around your heart, feeling into the space deeply in your heart. Ask if there's a prayer in your heart that wants to be expressed right now. This prayer can be one for yourself, for a loved one, and perhaps the whole world. And if you have a heartfelt prayer, say it to yourself 3 times in the present tense, as if it were happening right now. I'm aware of the body, the sensation of the body lying upon the earth, each of the points of the body that are supported by the earth. Begin to take your attention out. Notice sounds within this space. Notice sounds beyond this space. Take yourself out become completely external. Noticing the body lying upon the floor, each of the points of the body supported by the earth, the sound within this space, the sound beyond this space. Take yourself out, become completely external. Keeping the eyes closed, gently begin to move the fingers and the toes. And gently begin to move the body any way that feels natural for you. Keep the eyes closed, staying in an intention space of meditation, of restful awareness, and taking whatever movements feel invited in your body. Find your way to lie upon your side. And again, the eyes closed, slowly making your way to a seated position, a position that we can explore a final stage of meditation. So sitting perhaps cross-legged on the floor, sitting with the soles of the feet on the earth. If you're on a chair, on the sofa, feel a deep connection to your foundation, be it seated or the feet upon the earth. Feel the spaciousness of the practice of Nidra, whatever space that has opened up from this Yoga Nidra. And as with all these weeks, you're going to come into a loving metta meditation to close this Nidra practice. And loving metta is a Buddhist practice. The metta means kindness. And one of the things that has struck me so immensely over these last 4, 5, 6 weeks, as our reality has altered in ways that are really quite beyond our imagination. Personally, the thing that has struck me again and again is just that profound capacity for kindness that we have as humans, and the sweetness when we receive that kindness from others, or when we're able to offer that kindness. It's such a powerfully unifying, healing, and nurturing energy. And loving metta is this loving kindness, and so we bring that intention to our practice. So just for a moment, I'd love for you to just consider yourself, consider where you are today, what your day has looked like, your week, these last weeks, whatever version of this roller coaster that has been your story, that is your story. And imagine that a friend was sharing with you the words that you would use to describe your own experience. A friend or a loved one, maybe it's a child, a partner, a parent, a sibling, but someone for whom you have a real sense of love. And imagine that your story was theirs. And see if you can just dip into the quality of tenderness, of kindness, of friendship that you would offer to them. And see if just even the smallest part of that can be offered to yourself. Maybe the hand comes onto the heart, and maybe that's enough. For some of us, this quality of turning friendship to ourselves isn't so familiar. And so we find compassion for that, we find friendship for that. Maybe for today, just the hand on the heart holds this expression of a willingness to explore kindness for ourselves, and into that space, as if sitting opposite and observing yourself, offer this prayer. A prayer that recognizes all that you're doing this day, this moment, and every day, and every moment, and throughout your life, to live with peace and ease and happiness. And this prayer is simply, and you can choose how you say this. If you're witnessing yourself, you can say, may you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. Otherwise, if it feels more comfortable for you, the prayer can be, may I be safe. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. So finding which one of those versions creates a greater sense of connection in offering this gesture of loving kindness to yourself. And it might be that one of those words, or maybe another word, resonates more strongly with what it is, what medicine your soul needs right now. Perhaps, may I be safe, may I be safe. Maybe it's, may I be healthy, may I be healthy. I know some of you right now are suffering with illness, and so find the words that really match the needs that this you has right now. And as you would to a friend, a loved one, a child, just this deep love. May you be happy, may you be well, may you be safe, may you find ease, a real sense of this heartfelt prayer. And now bringing to mind someone whom you do love so dearly. Bringing to mind maybe more than one person, maybe it's your family. I know that I really miss my family today. And so with the sweetness of that emotion, those people whom you have such depth of love and clarity of emotion, just see them on their journey, all that they're doing to be happy, to be well, to be safe right now, to navigate these times and to navigate all the times of their life. And offering the same sweet prayer, like a ray of light that extends from the center of your being beyond any of the barriers of physical distance to the energetic hearts of those that you love. May you be safe. May you be happy. Please, may you be healthy. May you live with ease. What words, what prayers does the truth of your heart wish to bestow upon those that you love? May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. And now considering all the people who perhaps are familiar in your life, and yet you don't really know them. Maybe it's your neighbors. Maybe it's someone you're used to seeing on your daily commute, in your daily life. Someone in your local shop. Someone in your local studio. Just picking someone. And just again having this sense of this person and what they might be going through today in this moment. For the first time more than ever, we can probably really connect into a universality of feelings. Sense of shared experience, imagining perhaps them away from their loved ones, perhaps them with anxiety, with worry, uncertainty, fear. No different from you, no different from your loved ones and their fears, no different from anyone else. Each of us just doing the best we can with what we have to find peace and ease. And just send out that prayer as you recognize this inherent connection of our humanness. A prayer of safety, of happiness, of health, of a life with ease, a moment of ease. Send that out from your heart, this ray of light. Journeys beyond the physical boundaries that we know, out into the space of this world. And now I always feel so drawn to really get clear on all those people right now in our world who are supporting us, caring for us, fighting for us, saving us. All those workers, those doctors, the medical profession, to anyone and everyone, because it goes so beyond what we perhaps realize, recognize, and know. The people who are keeping the possibility of us having food open, the people who are leaving their families to go into hospital each day, the people who are helping to keep our societies safe, who are putting themselves, or rather putting our society above their individual needs. And just may we send them love and compassion and gratitude and this prayer for well-being. And I know there are some of you here in this group now, and so this really is for you, from all of us. A prayer of may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you live with ease. And a sense of this thank you, thank you. Sending all our energy out into the world. What a beautiful moment when we can realize our utter connection to all beings, no matter how different our world may appear to be. This shared nature of our humanness and this beauty, this profound, vast beauty that is available to us when we dip into the vessel of kindness and send it out into this world. Sending this prayer to all beings. May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings live with ease. And imagine this like a light that's pouring forth. Filling up yourself and sending it far, far out into the world. May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings live with ease. Bring hands together into prayer at the heart. There is more to life than conquering mountains, than expanding all of your efforts on achieving a singular goal without taking a breath or time to savor the view. Slow down. You're allowed to set up camp once in a while, to set yourself aside some time to renew your heart, to lie your head back in the soft grass and to marvel at the stars. Gently joining me for almost a whisper of an Om to seal this practice with 3 Shantis as a blessing of peace, peace, peace to all beings. Very quietly from your soul, following the inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may my actions contribute to the happiness and freedom for all. Namaste. Opening the eyes and come to the end of the practice. Namaste. All that is light in me recognizes and bows down to all that is light in each of you. Thank you so much.